with my voice doubles a little bit, but it'll be worth it in the long run to get the stream.
Who's your Overwatch World Cup MVP?
Oh man, that's awesome. There's advertisements on it. That means it's worth something, supposedly. Man, T-Mobile, they are everywhere. Something, supposedly. Alright, so man, that sounded pretty good. Let's add something, supposedly. Source, game capture. Pillars of Eternity. This is Pillars of Eternity 1. Something, supposedly. Source, game capture. Pillars of Eternity. This is Pillars of Eternity 1. Source, game capture. Pillars of Eternity. This is Pillars of Eternity 1. Source, game capture. Pillars of Eternity. This is okay, perfect. So I could bring it down a little bit, but overall, not too bad. Go ahead and mute the stream. And we'll get rolling on this. Okay, so we're going to be playing through Pillars of Eternity, and I thought it would be fun to voice all of the minor characters who don't really have a voice. My character probably included, depending on what they give us. So either way, it's this really cool game I enjoy a lot. So I think we'll kind of dive into it and get rolling now. So I'm going to bring down that volume just a touch. And I started playing it Pillars of Eternity 2, and I was really smitten with it, so I decided to go back and play Pillars of Eternity 1, and that's what we're doing now. So, that music just got so much louder. There we go. Alright, so, doing a new game. We're going to do it on normal. Let's see. Difficult. Requires strategy deficiency, but gives few mistakes in combat. Not recommended for newcomers in real-time party RPGs. Well, do it anyway. Iron of Trial? Oh my god. That is... not yet. Maybe some other time. Alright, so. Pillars of Eternity. Oh, we're also drinking a whiskey sour with this. Obsidian Entertainment presents their crowning achievement, Pillars of Eternity. When an attack scores a hit, it does standard damage and has a standard duration. A graze reduces the damage by 50%, and a crit increases the damage and duration by 50%. Bueno, good to know. Can I click through these? Nope. Nope, I froze it. Oh no, I killed it. No. Wait for it to respond. Well done. Off to a good start. Oh no, did I actually kill it? I think I actually killed it. Alright, so we're gonna go try that again. Oh man, that's embarrassing. Well, okay, so we'll just go and pop it over again. Oh man, off to an amazing start. Alright, Pillars of Eternity. Yes, Obsidian. We gotta get through all this again. Just ignore everything that happened till now, you'll be fine. Note to self, when it's loading, let it load. Alright, here we go, one more time. Diving in. Pillars of Eternity. Obsidian Entertainment presents The Pillars of Eternity. Alright, so this time, let it load. Okay, you can change how much metagame information is displayed in the conversations via option menu. Interesting. So I like that actually. It's kind of more immersive if you take away with a lot of the information that you're just kind of given and expect in our other RPGs. I like this one because it feels more...
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start.
I would embrace that.
You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf, He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Okay, so we're sick, but on our way to a new life. Seems like a good start out to any adventure, and something I think all of us can kind of agree with. Okay, so we're gonna be male, and then ooh, that guy's looking weird. Aumaua, dwarf, elf, Orlin. Oh, he's adorable. Or a godlike. Oh, hell yes, we're going godlike. Look at these things, they're freaking awesome. Okay. So, there's Moon, Fire. Ooh, he's pissed. Whoa, a death godlike. Look at him. He's got nature godlike. Oh, look at that. Okay, so Moon's pretty cool. Fire's pretty cool. Death. That's pretty neat. Okay. Is there different types of Orlin? Hearth and Wild. Oh, good God, he is. I think that's some sort of plant life for him. Pale elf, wood elf. Oh, that one kind of like real mountain dwarf. Beardless, traditional. I like it. All right, then Aumaua Island or coastal. Look, it's that is how Avatar came along. Somebody played this and was like, "Hey, look, we should make a whole movie out of these." Then human. The meadow folk, the ocean folk, and the savannah folk. Now we're gonna godlike. Why the hell? Okay, I like this, but I want to see more of his face. I kind of like the fire, so we're gonna go fire godlike. All right, body type. Oh, nice. So as a godlike, you're different types of things. Let's do the Aumaua body type. Be like this big fire guy. No, let's just do regular human. I don't want to be like too. Like massive. Alright, so our class. Okay, so be a fighter, monk, wizard, rogue, ranger, priest, paladin, barbarian, chanter. What is a chanter? In every culture across the area, there are chanters. Many historians consider them to be the most ancient workers of magic, their hallowed phrases stirring the collective memory of the wayward souls around them, compelling them to generate magical effects and kind of reenactments. In some societies, chanters form organized groups of storytellers and researchers, but for the most parts of the world, they are a time-honored part of local folk traditions. Starting abilities, phrases/chants. All chanters can continually speak chants made up of magical phrases. Phrases produce passive effects and help build a chanter's power that they can use in invocation. So kind of like more bard-like, it seems. Invocations are powerful magical effects created after they've spoken the required words. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, so nice. And then what's a cipher? Okay. It's a hell of a get-up. Let's see. An ancient discovery in the Eastern Reach. Ciphers were once called Brishalgwan, mind hunters, by the Glanfathers. Ciphers have the ability to direct contact and manipulate other person's soul and psyche, using an ally's or an enemy's essence as their focus for their magic. Though most ciphers are still found in the Eastern Reach, practitioners of the technique have spread throughout the known world. They are gaining acceptance over time, but are generally distrusted, especially by the undereducated. Starting ability, powers. Cipher can directly target allies and enemies with powerful soul-focused effects. These powers cost focus, which ciphers build through use of their soul whip. Alright, that sounds badass. I think we're gonna go cipher. Something kind of unique to the series, but also with its nice little flavor. It sounds a little more fun than Chanter. Chanter just seems kind of like a more buffs. This seems like more kind of like magic and attacky at the same time. So we'll do Cipher. Oh hell, yes. So we get two powers. Antipathetic field. Creates a toxin, a mutual antipathy between the Cipher and the enemy target. The 2 continent path will take Enemies caught in the path between the two will suffer corrosive damage. Okay, so you kind of like create a link in a path between you and a bad guy, and then everybody in between it takes damage. It seems okay, but kind of situational. Ice Strike, let's see. Shocks an enemy's visual receptors, dazing and blinding them, as well as blinding nearby targets. That seems really good for a low level to have. Like, the less you get hit, the better you're off, so we might do an Ice Strike. Mind Wave. Target becomes the object of concussive blast from psychic energy, suffering raw damage from the trauma. Characters in a conical area behind the target are failing a fortitude check are knocked prone. Okay, so this is kind of like a cone of knock people down, which also can be great. Soul Shock. Oh, briefly transforms the outer shell of an allied target's soul into energy, releasing electrical burst around them. Okay, so it's like a electricity shield. Not bad. Tenuous Grasp. Frightens and confuses. That's pretty good. And then the Whispers of Treason. Imparts a bedeviling secret to the enemy that causes its allegiance to bend, charming them for the duration. Let's see. How long does it last, though? Interrupt, 5.5 seconds. Press 10. It doesn't really say the duration. I kind of... Okay, so I really like... Let's go Ice Strike and Mind Wave. Something to knock people down, something to keep us more safe for our beginning levels. Oh, hey, look. Intellect's going to be a main thing. I got 15 points. Let's dump some freaking points here. Alright, Resolve. What is this? Ooh, Fearlessness. Perception. Oof, don't want to miss things. Constitution. We are kind of a melee fighter. Ooh, we're running out of points fast. Will... Oh god, this is going to be weird. Okay, so we're going to have to be a little less perceptive to get that up. Oh man, I don't know... Recommended for Cypher. Can we put things down to get points? Oh no. Okay, so we can't be good at everything. And we like to focus on attacking and having our intellect really high. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump some perception. We're going to be just an oblivious, really good at what we do, super smart, but like kind of a I'm quite intelligent, what is happening? Sort of situation. We'll find out a good voice for the character as we get closer. But Constitution, probably trade that for some Might, Dexterity. With the 2 points left, I'm just gonna Intellect at an 18. Alright, this is a decently balanced character. We're gonna have some problems with these 2 points, but I feel like we can still have a lot of fun with it. Oh, hey, we get a... That's neat. Alright, so we get to choose our culture, the Adir. The Adir Empire is currently the largest and most powerful force in this part of the world. It's currently centered around the equator and has a tropical climate. The Empire has colonies in numerous areas of the world. Greater Adir is at its heart the house of a majority of human and elven nations. The Deadfire Archipelago. Oh, that sounds awesome. Consisting of a nation of the Naasatak. Dozens of Auamaua settlements and hundreds of lawless pirate-infested islands that stretch along the southern sea. Deadfire is the home of the boreal dwarves, the Auamaua, a mix of variety of other races. Deadfire Archipelago is the last stop for anyone headed east, the multiple of monstrous sea creatures that infest the ocean beyond, making travel virtually impossible. Oh yeah, you also get 1 Dexterity, 1 Resolve. Let's see, we don't have anything that really is going to benefit most... Oh, I guess a Resolve would go up for counting points if it has D&D rules. Who knows? The Ixmitl Plains. Located in the northeast of Aer Glanfath, the Ixmitl Plains are a large expanse of fertile savannas that are extensively farmed by humans and Orlan residents. The Ixmitl culture is one of the oldest in the world, though it is spread at least the least imperialistic, having spread little over the past several hundred years. 1,000 years. Holy crap. Can you imagine just a culture that can stay around for 1,000 years and never change? Seems like oddly terrifying to me. I don't know why. Old Valia. Once the crown jewel of the southern seas, Old Valia is now a crumbled remnant of an empire of warring merchant nations, counting many humans and dwarves among their ranks. The old Valian countries are still forces to be reckoned with and are proud of their rich cultural heritage. Intellect +1. Well, I like the starting weapons for this. This looks like a really good starting set for our character. We might change it as we go on. Ruatai. Dominated by the Awamua nation of the Ruatuai, the Gulf itself is host to a number of nations, most of them Awamua, Orlen, and Dwarven. Though these countries are relatively young, they are some of the most advanced colonial settlements in the East. The Gulf is a land of riches and resources for those who can take them, although the entire coast is often pummeled by violent storms. The Living Lands. The Living Lands is a mountainous region of the north. The Living Lands is a mountainous region of large northern island renowned for its diversity of plant and animal life. Its weather is unpredictable and its ecosystems vary dramatically from valley to valley. The Living Lands are home of an assortment of races and a variety of colonial independent settlements. The White That Wends. A large cracked southern expanse of polar ice. The White That Wends is home to the Pale Elves and small colonies of daring explorers, outcasts, and adventurers. While virtually no plant life grows in the White, it is home to many hardy species of dangerous animal that forage from the sea and prey upon each other to survive. Alright, so... that was just killing me. I actually am kind of liking Old Valia. It's kind of like... Not only is it gives us that +1 to intellect, but I like the idea of like a crumbling remnants of an empire and warring merchant nations and being something for our character to actively want to get out of. The other places had different reasons to leave as they put decent plot hooks, but I feel like this is the one that I think I would want to leave the most. So, but also, you know, you can take a little bit of pride in that, so we can go Valia. Oh, shoesy snacks. All right, we want to be a dissident. That sounds fun. You've made a name for yourself as a troublemaker. Disrespect for authority and lack of care regarding your rules and reoccurring themes in your life. Stealth +1, lore +1. Ooh, mercenary. Ooh, a slave? That sucks. Decent bonuses, though. Laborer. Just being a regular dude. Like a drifter I was... No, okay, a colonist. Alright, so let's, you know, I feel like looking at this guy, a hunter, he doesn't really seem like a hunter, but a dissident. Like maybe that's why he's leaving, you know, that's why he's getting out of the old crumbled wastes of the old Valia Empire. He's like, you know, started a little rebellion here and there, doesn't care. Look at him. Yeah, let's do that. Dissident. Oh, colors, cool. Look like... Ooh, that's not a good portrait for us. Okay, so secondary. Oh, okay, so let's do like a bit of purple and like a deep red. No, that looks like crap. Like purple and like a gray. I think I should switch those. Yeah, purple, gray. Ah, he looks boring. Let's see, like a blue. Green or red. It's one of the bad things about being a brother to somebody who's like a graphic designer. Now you can't ignore these little things that are like, because you see him make such cool stuff and you're like, I don't think it's cool. I'll just do that for now. And then, oh, I have 3 head options. That looks pretty good. Looks like he's wearing a helmet though. I think I like the second one. Yeah, this kind of more infernal, kind of gives him more of that dissident look. I guess we'll have to try to find a portrait that matches. Oh! Oh, he's adorable. That's pretty good. I might do that. As happy as hell. Oh man, that looks pretty neat. If you're a paladin. Ooh, the moon ones can look pretty sweet too. I think I made the right choice. Okay, now we're just getting into humans, so let's go with kind of looks like him. Plus, I like that we're gonna start a rebellion. Nah, he's not too sassy, too zoned out. Yeah, screw it. We'll do this guy. He looks like somebody. Let's see. Let's see what these different voices mean. You challenged me a lot, and I don't like that. Let's fight this out, huh? Oh, there's probably a voice picker later. Hi. I see you want to make a little trouble. There are consequences to your actions, and I shall show them to you. Is what Let's go with this guy. He seems a little more fun. Let's go with this guy. He seems like he's gonna cause a good riot. Alright, we'll go with this guy for now. Oh, look, here's the voices.
Yes.
Watch and learn.
Stand together!
Steady does it.
Huh? I've got this.
Death to our enemies!
Quick and quiet. Yes?
Leading the way! Attack!
Sharp eyes and keen ears. I shall lead us.
Nah. Kind
Not
of
a
like...
sound.
I'm here. I'm flattered.
Stand together!
They'll never know I'm here. Yeah? Watch and learn.
Ah!
Easy does it.
Smooth. Easy does it. And let's see, we'll call him... Ooh, what should we call him? I know. Irin Seinu. One of my old D&D characters' names. Of course. Alright, so it looks like we are ready to start the adventure as a level 1 Cipher. Oh, hey. Journey to the new quest, the Gilded Veil. Journey to the Gilded Veil. Let's see, Caravan Master Odima. The caravan's master finishes addressing the group. His bushy red mustache and sagging jowls are quivering for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods toward a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Veil's less than a day out. Understood?
At last the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Oh, is that all?
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
That'll be good.
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker. But see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
He nods in your direction. Sparful nods and slides a worn bow over his shoulder. Let's see, but before that, Odima looks over to his shoulder at his assistant, a lanky and tense man named Sparful, who carries an old sun-bleached bow.
They don't got Adra where you come from?
No.
Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories.
Oh, wow. That's kind of neat.
It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days.
Azurite? No.
The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it.
Yeah.
Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that. They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one. Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again.
I think I
They
would.
didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
Oh, interesting. Your character's attributes, skills, class, reach, culture, and sex may all open up options for you in the dialogue. These options are not necessarily superior to any other responses, but given a wider variety of choices to select from. The manner in which someone responds to your choices depends on their individual personality and attitude. That's pretty cool.
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much. Not if you hurry about your business, and not if the weather holds up.
There's concern in his tone, but he does not elaborate.
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a Beowick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path.
Oh, hell
Never
no.
seen it myself, never care to.
Man, this guy knows all of the things he does not want to go through and see.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not
We
like
don't
most
know
of
that.
this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to
Getting to.
keep.
That's fair.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up in her own time.
He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
I was just thinking that.
Kind you can afford.
Oh!
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
He says after a sidelong
Off with you.
glance at her.
Aiden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beowick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Yes, kid. All right.
You heard
So-
the man. Let's get going before you
Sure.
keel over.
Who am I going to see first? Is it this guy? Peyote. There we go.
Anyone need supply?
Wait a minute. That sounded like Sam Riegel. You see a man wearing a simple but mostly neat clothes. He is transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered in uneven stubble, as if he hasn't gotten quite used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
That's definitely Sam Riegel.
I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
Might as well try.
Something else you need? Looks like we're settled for the night.
Let's see what he's got. Okay, what do I got? I have a... Yeah, I got a little pet. A space piglet, apparently. Or a tiny obsidian worm. God's pledge. Oh, hey. Oh, that's pizza. I will be right back. Ignore what you see behind the green screen. It's for your own protection. Alright, so, Store allows you to trade your items for copper pieces, or buy some stuff with copper pieces. I have... how many copper pieces? Oh, I know some. See, merchants buy items at greatly reduced price. If you sell them something, it may appear as much higher rate than... yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so I have 100 gold pieces. Well, I should see what I have in my inventory before I do this. I for inventory? Yeah, okay, so... looks like I've got a rapier and a stiletto. Looks like a Cloak of the Obsidian Order. I should put that on. The Obsidian Order is shrouded in mystery, and with even their hand the cult having a few clues about their origins. Some scholars have speculated that the Order members are a diverse group from all over Aora, all brought together by their love of exploration, fierce battles, and wondrous stories. Just right-click to equip. Oh, for details, I gotta drag it to equip. Bam! Look at that. That's the symbol. Alright, so... Gaunt's Pledge. Let's see what this is about. Gaunts, okay, 2 per rest. This item grants the ability to shield the wearer from a myriad of perils in the world of Aoria. An aspect of the god Aothis, Gaun represents the harvest. Woo! Wives are awesome. Hello. As Gaun, let's see. Aspect of Aothis, Gaun represents the harvest of old age, symbolized here by many interlocking sickles to form a ring. Ooh, that is fucking cool. As Gaun helps to protect the dignity of old age, so too do his followers, to prevent young lives from being harvested before their time. Don't wear that, I don't know what it does exactly. Gaun's Pledge, okay, here we go. Come on, I'm hovering over you. Oh, okay. So it's just a 15 endurance. Okay, so we should do the Space Piglet. Space Piglet. That's adorable. Alright, so I need hands, ring, feet, and waist. So I need basically armor and a ranged weapon. Alright, so let's start to... oh, it's
something else you need? Looks like we're settled for the night. It's not as big as it used to be, but it's still big. The mainland is a continent northwest of here, but the colonies used to include Rhaed Saris and the Dyrwood. About 150 years ago, Dyrwood won its independence from the Empire. A fact our companions are quick to remind me of.
He gives you a lopsided grin and nods at the scattered caravanners.
Because it seemed friendlier than Rhaed Saris? My brothers took over the family mercantile business a few years ago, and there wasn't enough for me to do back home. I moved out to try and expand.
Cool. Well, I'd better go. No, I don't. If I...
something else you need?
Yes.
Looks
yeah,
like
how do
we're
I get
settled for the night.
Uh-oh.
Something else you need? Looks like...
uh-oh. There we go. Alright. So. No boots. Most of the armor I can't afford. Get some lockpicks, which might come in useful. I've got 2 weapons, but I do not have... I probably don't... It doesn't sell arrows for these, so I should probably just kind of go with what I have for now and come back to them later. What is this? Oh, campfire, probably. Alright, so... off we go. I'm gonna have to turn up that scroll speed. Boop. Boop. There we go. After playing too much Dota, I get impatient with scroll speeds. Look at my little pig! He's adorable. Alright, so... oh, so there's horses that got settled for that. What's this? Ooh, Orland's Cradle. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Fallen tree that doesn't budge. Okay, so that's the tree that...
Not looking forward to trying to lift that thing tomorrow.
I feel you. Can we go in here? Nope, okay. Oh, he was trying to, like that. Exploration is the key in Pillars of Eternity. As you make your way through the Eastern Reach, open up area of the map to see the parts of the map you've already been to. So I guess M for map. M for map. Wow, that looks like they rendered an actual smaller version into the map. That's really neat. I like that. Gotta keep checking out the south over here. My pig is so cute. I hope he doesn't die. Can he die? I have no idea. Alright, so. Gotta be good. Get it. Yeah. Nope. It's getting away. Oh, dead guy. Corpse is cold to the touch, smells ripe waft. Oh, okay, so it's... He dead. Hey, leather armor, I'll take that. Lockpicks, there we go. I'm wearing medium armor. DR damage reduction 6, 9, recovery speed 45, recovery speed 30. Okay, so we're doing pretty good already. Alright, get rid of that. Wow, these people have been dead for a while. Like, seems like a common ambush spot. I should probably get out of here before I get ambushed. Can I I cannot cross rivers. Okay, I need to go to the bridge up here. Oh. No, that this is the AI on and off button, so I'm gonna keep that on. Okay, somebody's... No? Okay, good. Hey! Use the tab key to highlight the interactive objects in the environment. Okay, so... I can't really look at that, unfortunately. That's just gonna go back to the river, so might as well go back this way. Tab, nothing showing. Oh, shit.
This
There's
is
another
recent.
campsite.
Not good.
Yeah, it's bad. Let's go up here. Oh, hey. Gonna go get this bottle of wine. Yeah! Taking the beer. Footprints have been indistinct. Can be here for days or longer. Interesting. Okay, nothing up there. I guess sounds kind of like he might have been voiced by Taliesin Jaffe from Critical Role. Kind of. I don't know. Alright, I thought I already looted that. Oh, okay, I did. Woo, okay, so little exploration. Found that there's going to be somebody attacking the camp probably at some point. If I know storytelling, the map shows me it's time to go north. So we went down over here. Yep, time to go north. Follow the river. Follow the river. Oh, too many trees. Man, there's so many old ruins here. I wonder what happened. Ooh, what is this? Burned Lady. What a horrifying name for a mushroom.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Uh-oh. Okay, everybody attack. You use... Oh, I don't have any... Not enough focus. Okay. In that case, we're good to go. Okay. Pillars of Eternity Combat uses a real-time system because you often want to manage more than one character at a time. It is a good idea to pause the game and issue orders. To resume real-time, see the players out. Use the options menu as it contains choices for when to... So... Right, you... Okay, so you attack. You... Knock him down. Alright, and then...
Hey there.
There we go. Alright, so you... Still not enough for that, so... I guess you'll just attack as regular. See if she gets the knockdown. Knockdown! Yeah! Knock it down. Oh, it's dead! Yay! Got some wolf hide. Let's check around. Oh man, he's really got that. Hey!
This is it.
Hey! Spring berries! We found it. Well done, us. Now I gotta just go make it into a tea. Okay. I've got it on good authority that you're some kind of troublemaker. Or at least you were in your old life. Let's see. Fought for the rebellion? Yeah, how come is it? You happen to hear? We lost. I'm exiled from my homeland. We won the war, but the new government, the one we bled for, ended up being much worse. I've had my fill of war and bloodshed. I'm gonna say we lost, because I come from a long-established place. Use your stealth by the chance. How do I use stealth, K-Hart? Let me know. Alright, so, let's see, we lost in exile. Hazard of the lifestyle, I suppose. You had to expect it was a possibility, no matter how much they didn't want it to be that way. Callisto breathes into her surrounding. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always liked it. Lord Rhetoric's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You're here to settle, like the rest of the lot? It's a hard offer to pass up. You won't find many offers like that in these parts, believe me. Got a big plan in store? I love this, because, like, there's always part of the starting over type of stories where it just feels like you need that one kick, and for this story, it's this enticing offer. Of course, it's all going to go wrong, because that's what adventures do. Let's see. I'm going to settle here, I'm going to lay low for a while. I don't want to try to... I'm going to get... You know what? I'm going to get filthy rich. Nah, that's a bad motivation after rebellion. You know what? Has no idea. Been an accident. Completely spontaneous, huh? Interesting. There's probably no hurry to make up your mind. They've got an inn at the Gilded Vale, and they'll put you up as long as you need. Anyway, we're wasting time to... Odim will give us an earful. Let's be on our way. Well, since Kaliska, you seem to be like a companion for a while, let's ask her what she's about. I've got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started out in Darewood, but my parents ended up living in the Living Lands. I've got a brother, Rawatai, and another in Adir. My sister in the Gilded Vale. She's a real homebody. Why are you here? My sister moved out here some times back. She sent me a letter. Seemed worried. But that's how she always is. This time she asked me to come out. Got me a little worried. Haven't seen her in ages, but I've been doing work in X-Battle. I'd do anything for her, but she's a much better woman than me. So I'm here to, and we'll see. Alright, let's get back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath for Sparful's getting your water anytime soon. He feels like he does what he feels like when he feels like. We should check up on him. Slap him around a little. Stream's down away. Come on, let's get your water. Alright, so stealth. I'm guessing this is... Oh, that's scouting. Let's take a look. So K-Hart told us used to use stealth. Shh. Yep. There we go. Ooh, look at how stealthy we are. It said, use your stealth, gives you something for your scythe. So, buy the tent. Buy the tent. Let's go back to the tent then. Or wait, I don't know. Okay, so what's the hotkey for this? Left Alt. Oh, nice. Shh. I love that. Shh. Be quiet. They're coming for us. Oh, I wonder if you met the tent down here. Let's sneak in. Back to the tent. See if anybody's come back for it. Anybody we can wallop upon. I do have the +1 to stealth, which is not... Oh, yep. Well, see, you can tell by their sneakiness. We're definitely sneaking. Ooh, what is that?
What a surprise. Sparful went hunting. At least you left the water skins.
You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kaliska awaits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise to notice her, you look sharply towards the tree line. You've gained an item, quest, full water skin, added to stash. Out of the trees emerges his Sparful, one of the guards, and barely dim. In the moonlight, he no longer carries his bow, and there's a strangeness to his gait. His strides wobbly as he moves towards you with labored breath.
Sparful?
Kaliska frowns.
Are you alright?
Sparful's toe catches a rock and he collapses into a heap, the feathered shafts of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Shit.
Ambush!
Shit. Oh, shit. Alright, so... You... Looks like one guy has a shield, one guy doesn't. Let's knock down the guy with the shield. And you don't have enough focus yet, so you just attack this guy. Go! Oh god, that guy's an archer. Okay. So with that, you attack this guy. blind myself. Just blinded myself. Oh, hey,
What you
over
need?
here. Help. Alright, so.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Nice. We got a bow. We got some hide armor.
Hey there.
That's definitely Taliesin Jaffe. Okay, so.
Stay quiet.
Okay, this isn't the time. Crap, 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 crap. Our caravan is almost certainly getting screwed up right now. We gotta get back to it. The running has commenced. Oh, crap, no, what was it? Let's see, as we're getting close.
Stay quiet.
Shit. See, a character's ability to find hidden objects is based on the mechanic skill. Okay, so scouting mode is good for finding trips in. The scouting character circles system. Okay. So they haven't seen us yet. Okay. Oh, it's her torch. That's why they see her and not me. Oh, maybe I'm really good at stealth. No. This guy gave us a heads up on stealth. Let's see if we can get behind them and maybe ambush the motherfucker. Okay, he's not looking our way. No! Oh, shiz. Okay. We'll go with the good old knockdown. This guy. You know what? Both attack. No, you knock him down. You attack. Until you get some focus. Go! You knock him down. And then you... Nope. No, not second one. You knock him down. You... I strike this guy.
Show him how it's done!
It's not a blindy. Get him to death. Oh, I should probably knock him down. Oh, well, too late. Gotcha, motherfucker. The bow.
Yeah?
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Moving towards a character excites how quickly they detect you. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so hide armor DR5, DR9, hatchet. Okay, cool. So it looks like nothing really there. I can get a shield though if I want it, which would be good. But for right now, okay, we'll do weapons. We'll do a second weapon set with the bow, so that way we can fire arrows at people. Always a benefit. So back in the stuff. Oh no, man. Oh, they got everyone. Well, not everyone. All around you lie the massacred remains of other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed out and bug-eyed and filthy. Caliska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth, as if to ward off some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs of heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe, with a thick beard, tassels with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of a man that you recognize as Heoden, the last of your caravan left standing.
Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life. Fight, and you will lose.
Ooh, I have a lore option. The rune has not been sullied by our hands. Oh, hey, look, I've learned about it. I gotta use it. That's pretty awesome. I think we're gonna go with that.
Your words carry no weight when I've seen the truth with my own eyes. Blood must be paid for this intrusion. So I say again, lay down your arms.
I don't know, you killed... Oh, wow, I have not enough perception. Okay, intellect, 15. This seems pretty good, one of our main stats. Judging by the string of animals' teeth around your neck, I'm guessing that you're worships of Galawain. If Galawain told you to stop protecting the ruins, would you?
Might. Only a fool attacks an enemy while the stronger one yet lives.
Might do that. That's a really good... It seems like more persuasive, but I'm going to try this stay with the religion thing. The man frowns and motions as if to swing his axe. Heoden winces, but the blow never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head, intrigued.
Of course he would, but he would not. It is by the command of all the gods that we accept this charge.
How do you know? Because if it's consistent with their beliefs, or is it because that's what you were told? The man glares.
It has always been known to my people.
I see. And what if Galawain's edict that weakness and age must be purged by the youth and strength? Do you think Galawain would want some moldy, crumbling stones to survive long after their builders are turned to dust? The man's nostrils flare as he fumes.
He would not. He would have told us otherwise.
I'm sure he did. Just not you, personally. But why should that stop you from killing innocents? Distracted, the man's grip falters on his axe handle, and he nearly fumbles it, affording Heoden the moments he needs to dodge out of the swing, which he comes too late. Howling with rage, the man charges you instead. No! Okay, I gotta... Do you have any fucking focus? No, okay. You need to blind the guy behind you. You knock down... that guy. And you... whip the bow out. And attack... I believe this is a bow guy, so... Go! Run back. Run back. Run back. Alright, so, new plan. You... switching back to this weapon set. You're gonna blast this guy. You are gonna knock back down that guy. You are going to... oh, you can't. Okay. Go for the leader still. Okay, why didn't you? Oh, you're working on it? She's working. Okay, we're all working. Nice! You. Okay. Disengage. You. Hey, attack me. There you go. Oh god, okay. You, do you have a bow? No, you don't. Okay, so you gotta get back in here. Actually, probably, yeah, take that guy. And then, no knockdown left. But you can second one, but don't need it yet, so go. Hey, we won. The enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but to the sky above.
Forgive us.
Barely audible beneath his chokes, a whisper of wind stirs the airs. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, the gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you feel it as though it is rending you apart from within. Seated against the wagon, amidst the howling of the maelstrom, slashed from chest to bowel, Odima's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open as he looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Well, we saved one guy. Oh, shizbags, look at that. Straining against the gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of the weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up to the precipice. With the last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Heoden trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers, who had been feigning death, lunges for Heoden and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Heoden lashes out at his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. Despite the wind from your position, if you were to where throwing your weapon at the attacker would have a good chance of hitting the mark. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Heoden loose. Lurching to his feet, Heoden clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold, securing his other hand. You pull him up with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold on just long enough for Heoden to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. There's a deep resonance from the swelling wind as you feel the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening the connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Oh shit! I think we found one of the pillars, boys. And girl.
Was that?
You have one rank in disposition reputation. These reputations represent how you perceive personality. Even seemingly nasty reputations will be favored by some people. Oh, cool.
A Bewick. Had to be.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
Hey, we saved Sam Riegel.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Agreed. Just tab. Oh.
Hey there.
Everybody now.
What you need?
Good with the game?
That should be far enough. But what now?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
What about everyone else in the caravan? Kaliska's lips press together and her chin rumples. Her voice is faint. The wheels got hold of them now. She looks up. Gods grant them better luck in their next lives. What happened out there? Kaliska shakes her head. Windstorm. It's the only kind they only get in Glanfath. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know if it's true. The Glanfath word is Biowak. To them, it's God's way of reaping the souls of one land that couldn't find their way out. But they take the living soul as soon as one's dead. Still got yours? Yeah, we knew there was the hut dweller again, Passport Dima. He didn't think you expected me in the Austin Main Room. Damn. So we trespassed on Lewis. I don't believe that. Oh, Dima would never allow it. As much as the Fangs are hotheads, Galfans don't attack without being provoked. Either way, they saw something. I got the right idea, or... She glances the passage below. Or there's looters in here with... That's something we need to know. That's something we need right now. That's not something we need right now. She does seem upset to me. Left or right? Left. Counselor pressing. Oh, we should probably.
Wonder who
I'll take a peek.
See if they left anything useful behind.
Ooh. Yes. Looks like a dagger. Ooh, another mace. Camping supplies. A hammer and chisel. Alright, so let's see if we got anything that's better than what we have. You've discovered camping supplies. You will use these to rest in the wilderness or dungeons, fully restoring all of your character's abilities and health. Easy difficulty allows you to carry more camping supplies. Hard restricts them severely. You'll be able to fully run out of camping supplies trying to find an inn. Most have cheap rooms available. Alright, so 8 deflection, 12 defection, but -4 to accuracy, so this is actually pretty good. Alright, torch. Ooh, it has burning. Crush damage too. When I threw my weapon, I didn't get it back. Holy crap. Okay, so 8 to 12, 11 to 16, but I think the burning will do nicely. Let's see, 10 to 15, 11 to 16, so. Alright. I should probably have my more damage in main hand torch. Let's see. Yeah, no. There we go. That feels more natural somehow. Alright, you are wearing medium armor. So you're good. You're probably wearing something good. Yeah, medium armor. Okay. You are wielding 2 daggers, so you probably wouldn't be good with the mace. You probably use a bow. So I'll get you a bow. She does not have a ranged weapon, but I don't think she would need one. Ooh, 12 to 17. Accuracy. Ooh, accuracy versus deflection. Oh, that makes sense, though. I think we're going to set you up with just being the bludgeoner, since now I have a torch. Maybe I'll be a dual torch wielding. No. Boom. All of the fire. No. No, I probably shouldn't do that. But her second set, we can get her set up so she can defend herself with like a... There we go. So if she needs to, she can switch over to blocking and then causing burn damage, so that way get her set up for that second one. What is this? Minor regeneration. Perfect. Lockpicks. Hammer, chisel. Beer. Damage reduction for 300 seconds. That's pretty good. Sellable. Alright, perfect. Onward. And you bet your ass we're sneaking. Okay, so somebody's definitely been here, and they are not happy with us. Woo, honey. Alright, so I got this pizza from a local place that is called the Wild Onion, and they know people like aren't a big fan of like crusts and stuff for eating just the crusts, so they gave us honey that you can dip the crust in, so it gets pretty nice. Alright, so we're sneaking our way through this, because I feel like this is one of those danger at any moment times. Oh, that's a big room. Let's go to the little room first. I'm starting to really like my character. Oh, shit. Zaurup? Look at him, he's adorable. He's a little monkey dude. A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show through its scaly flesh. Yes, it's a golem. You recognize it as a Zaurup. It watches you cautiously in ragged breaths. Raise your arms and stand still. I feel like my guy's kind of a talker, so he's like, "It's okay, I won't hurt you." Zaurup recoils, fingers still wrapped tightly around its spear. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, soft clicking emanating from its back of its throat. The creature sniffs you, and finds nothing of interest, then steps back and resumes its defensive posture. You raise your arms and stand still. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking emanating from the back of its throat. Resumes its defensive posture. I don't want to tear it to pieces.
Stay quiet.
Shh. See if we can sneak up on him. Or sneak past him. Nope. Oh, shiz. Now we're in it. Knock him down! God, you're useless. You, though, oh, you don't have your second wind because your athletics is too low. But you can still blind the little guy.
What you need?
Aw. Wanted to, like, recruit him if I could. But, one-handed spear, that's pretty nice. Sour tongue. Oh, crap. Oh, man. Let's get you. Okay, so your daggers, you. Wait, why does he have his bow out?
How can I help?
Bow? He did. Okay. Let's get you back to your
What you
daggers.
need?
You're in your axe and...
Hey there.
Oh, nice. I have gone split. Oh, there we go. That's how I respond. Okay. Not exactly intuitive, but kind of fun to learn.
Yeah?
Stay quiet.
Didn't want to bludgeon you to death, little guy. Oh, looks like you already got this guy. Ooh, crossbow. Relief gem? The small folio is torn into several pieces and blood-soaked into several of the sheets. One latter entry is still legible, however. I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice, and I've got my hands on a genuine Angwithian artifact. Fellow who said it was pretty nothing. The fellow who had it said it was pretty nothing, as far as he was concerned, but it's not willing to go digging around some ruins. But if he's right about this gem leading to a hidden treasure, that's worth sneaking past a few painted elves. I'll just head to Sillet Lys in the morning, and it's just a matter of finding this relief he was talking about.
Wait, do you hear that?
No. Was it this way? Oh, what the hell is that? Nope, nope, I wanted to attack it first. Alright, do you have any? Nope, okay, you. Everybody special screw it up, okay. And then, oh, shins 11, that sucks. Yeah, get knocked down. Get knocked down. Holy crap. Holy crap, we got really messed up by that guy.
Easy does it. Hey there. Hey there.
Oof, we got screwed up.
Hey there.
Take a look at the wall. Think we could get through?
See, cracks run along the wall from the floor to the ceiling. A light gust of air passes through it. Let's just see if it'll fall to a push. Despite the damage, the stone is heavy and looks solid. Or heavy. Pushes with all of that, cracks begin to set. Finally, the masonry gives way, and the wall crashes down, revealing a circular room ahead. Oh shit!
Yeah?
Let me just
Stay quiet.
invited everybody around here. Why is there smoke over here? Like...
I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner.
Oh, that's right, you are a scout. The Eastern Reach is a dangerous place, full of lurking enemies and carefully concealed secrets. Enable scouting mode to move stealthy ahead and look for hidden objects, like traps. Ooh, look at that guy. 2 of them. Oof. Okay, so they can kind of see. Okay, so we don't need to go screw with those guys, but what's up this way? Or maybe we should and level up. I don't know. I feel like I'm
Do you
getting a
feel
little
that?
too flat.
There's a draft coming through that wall. I don't hear any sign of that storm either.
Ooh. Yeah, no.
Yeah?
Let's all meet up. I feel like there's a trap up here. I'm in scouting. Okay, good.
How can I help?
Yeah?
Nice. Kind of stay together in kind of the way that you grouped them together. My little pig just fucking hanging out. Spiderling beast. Okay, so they're immune to web. So let's see if we can get some. Alright, you. Can you switch to your bow? Attack from here. I'm wondering if he'll get the sneak attack. Ooh, they're coming quick. Okay, so you knock down that guy. You also switch to your bow and fire at that one. You not bow. That one. Okay, so we got no shots off. Alright, so you switch over to that. Hit it. Oh, was that guy dead? Oh, never mind then. Yeah, screw it. Wait, what? Hold on. Did I target my own party? Yeah, I did not want to do that. Okay, I'm blind. Spiderling. Alright. And then you. Back to the daggers. Blind.
Hey there. Yeah?
Oh, they're dead. Oh. Okay, so the Eastern Reach stealth mode. Hidden objects like traps. I didn't see anything, but it's weird for that tutorial to come up and not see a trap. Maybe the trap was referring to those big guys. Oh, look at that thing. Forgot. Oh, fudge. Okay. Okay, nothing yet. Alright, so you're gonna need to kill the big thing. You blind the little thing. And you attack the little one. Finish off the little one and then focus on
Hey there.
Okay. Oh, hey. Ew, right leg. I feel like I'm sneaking around too much. Ooh, what is that? Hey, a rapier, finally. Bloodstone. Interesting. So, rapier, that's what we had first, and that thing had really decent damage. 10 to 15. Really? I guess it's not that good, but it looks so much better than the, I know. Weird thing to do. Oh, a crossbow. I forgot to ask. 20. Ooh, that is huge. Way better. Since you need to, like, power up, you can still fire this from the back, so we'll keep Irin with that. Perfect. And what was the spider leg? What was that? That was cool. Crafting. Holy crap. That's going to be something to dive into later. Alright, so.
Hey there.
Be quiet.
What's over here?
Yeah?
Bats as large as chickens are strung in this web. I feel like we explore everywhere in here. Like, I guess we didn't go across the bridge, but I feel like we did a decent amount of scouting. We left those two big guys, but let's head on to the next area. Oh, got a little. There we go. I'll grab a bite of pizza as it is dinner time. Ocean's 11. Older robot man. 4 figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst was what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash, and the figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. The figure closest to the machine stands among them. A thick gray beard frames his face, and otherwise hidden beneath a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen. He wears a strange black headdress with 2 protrusions that jut out like the wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book. Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
Oh shit. Whoa. What the hell is that? Holy shit. He's using their souls to power it. Are they what's causing the killer wind? For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision, and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, the pain welling into the back of your skull, washing away your last thoughts as the black, unconscious void overtakes you. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end is a great pillar of Adra pierces the floor, and from below, its shimmering texture gives the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one that you had just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours, but not yours. They seem to exist before you think them, and yet they are all questions. Pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that might be answered, or... At the base of the pillar you see a man with a thick grey beard and a ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you wanted to ask him, one question above all, and it spins madly in your mind. Oh man, he burnt them out. No! Oh man. You awaken to find your malaise broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, and while you turn to look, you can see no sign whatsoever of it. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary, paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures at the machines stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them here is nowhere to be seen. Heoden and Kaliska lie bloody and on the uneven cobbles, their bodies twisted unnaturally in death. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Vale may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Man!
Mm-hmm.
My buddies. Man, that is fucking brutal. Like, what the hell? The hell, dumb guy? Oh, I probably need a torch, huh? Let's see, small shield. Good. Oh, I got two there. I got 12. Yeah, I got two of these. Let's see, what else? Oh man, that was so bad. Like, just robbing me of my fucking companions. Like, I was really liking those two. Like, they seemed like really interesting PCs that I was like excited to kind of go on some adventures with, but like, man. Oh, I can put stuff in my stash. Okay. I don't think this armor would be good. Probably on a dagger. Well, stiletto, definitely. Man.
Sure.
Man. That was just like, oh, I've advanced to the level. Click on the icon above their portrait to level them up. Well, they were doing all my damage. She in particular was really good, so let's see. This could be way better than my torch. Man, that sucks. I'll just whip it in my rapier. Screw it. Like, I'm like gutted, which is funny because... Alright, so... Alright, we've leveled up. We've made it past that first part, and so stealth is rank 2. That needs 1 point to advance. Same with athletics, though. They seem pretty important. Same with mechanics and survival. Oh, 6 points, so... Everything for right now needs 1 point, so mechanics seemed really useful. My stealth is already at rank 2, but I'm going to need it, especially if I'm out here on my own. Let's see, athletics... Needs 2 points to advance. Interesting. Survival. Need at least one of those. Lore... I don't know. I have 2 points, so better not waste one on lore and not be able to advance anything else. So maybe I'll just take stealth all the way to rank 3, just because it seems like if it's going to be just us and I need to charge up my stuff, getting that first attack might be a really good way to do things. So, oh hey, I can get another freaking. Okay. Frighten and confusing. Ooh, this. I'll need this if I'm alone. This Whispers of Treason makes them my ally for a little bit, so. Go and grab that. Oh, nice. Alright, so. Oh, look. Look, it's feats. Talents. Alright, so Biting Whip. What does this do? Bonus Soul Whip damage. Do I need to equip my Soul Whip? Am I screwing that up? No. Oh, what? Wizards. Oh, hell yes. I'm taking the missiles. That'll be a good way to open up if I don't end up getting it done. So, perfect. It'll be a little more defensive. Alright, so do I have... How do I equip my whip? Oh, nice. Okay, well that's... Man, that sucks.
I'll take a peek.
What the hell?
I'll take a peek.
Oh, this is something that was. I have to shatter it? Oh, weird. Okay, so we lost all of our buddies. We leveled up though.
They'll never know I'm here.
We can hope. Nice, got some missiles. That'll be good. Do I need... Oh, my athletic... Okay. Let's take a look at these guys. Oh. I don't know, die. Oh, God, no. Weird. Oh, shit. Vessel flesh? Oh, gross. But I need them, I probably, for something. I have a shield on my back? Oh, it's my crossbow. Oh, I love the audio for this. It's so satisfying to listen to. Like, it's really, really well done. Looks like something else I can get over here.
I'll take a peek.
Doesn't seem to be anybody around here. Anyway. This massive structure is formed of stone, andra, copper, and strange glyphs. After leveling up a character, we review their statistics, go play the character sheet, and abilities in greater detail. Okay. Okay, cool. So, Soul Whip. Causes the surface weapons generate a field of parasitic energy. Cool. How do I activate that? Oh, do I need to... Do I need to manage what's available to me?
They'll never know I'm here.
Interessando. Okay. Gotta love the complexity of things like this. Alright, so we'll just kind of run around for a little bit. Oh, there we go. Man. That was so crazy. Oh, good. Okay, the Gilded Vale is where I'm headed. I'm at Sealant List. I guess I'll go to the Valewood. It's my only option. It'll take you 6 hours to complete your journey to Sealant List in Valewood. We ain't got no other choice, man. We're on our way. We're on our way. Have a good time.
Slow down. We got time to catch our breath.
Who are you talking to, man? More dead people. Definitely want that. Okay. feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like I need to... Oh, you know what I better do? Save. But it's been auto-saving. Nice, okay. So let's check. Is this stream? Well, looks like we're doing okay. Nothing gone down or anything yet. Perfect. Alright, so let's look around. Oh, this looks like a bad place. I don't want to get stuck in there, but it looks like I might have no other options. So I don't want to take the road traveled by when I'm alone and gonna be killed. Oh, look at that. Stuff to loot! I love stuff to loot! Blood moss. Ooh. Okay, this looks like about as far as I can go, so... Running! Cause I'm getting bored.
Easy does it.
Easy does it. That's right. Okay. It's a smooth voice options. Hey! There's somebody running away from me. Can I cross this little river? Okay, I can. Wait, what? What am I gonna do to that? Oh. Okay, so apparently somebody's killing a bunch of people. Can I find the caravan again? I mean, I just need... Like, having companions is like something that's really cool in these kind of games, and I just can't believe they were killed by whatever is assaulting my brain. Add myths weird. So, it seems like we've gotten blessed with some sort of crazy... Oh, there's a bear cave. Yeah, I probably don't want to go into a bear cave by myself. Alone. I know what you're thinking. Where's your sense of adventure? Well, I'd like my adventure to continue. Okay, bear cave seems like... Oh, what is this? How big is this map? Okay. A lot of... I mean, maybe bear caves are where I'm supposed to go. I just don't know. There's a roof. Alright, so let's see what these Prestidigitators missiles do. Well, just attack him. Don't use the... Yeah, get him. Sorry, young wolf.
Slow down. We got time to catch our breath.
No, we don't. We have literally no time for anything. Ooh. Shattered pieces of crate are strewn across the dirt, along with a few muddy vegetables. Da 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 da. Sneak, 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 and sneak. Grass is flattened behind the wagon wheels. Barrels of cabbage returned and abandoned. You only abandon your cart when something's coming for you. Something ambushes you. Something scary in the area. Something I gotta kill. Man, I can't... Alright, so... Looks like this... Oh, hey, what's this? What's this? It's part of a broken crate. Nice. Okay, minor regen, camping supplies, 5 copper, okay. I wonder how sneaky I am on a scale of 1 to actually sneaky. You know, that's the problem with low-level characters. Like, I am so sneaky, and you're like, oh god, they've seen me. Oh, I feel like I saw somebody running from me. Where the hell did they go? There they are. It's an outlaw. Half Cherokee and Choctaw. Okay. Go ahead. Oh wow, he's... I don't actually... Surprise, motherfucker! What? No, we'll do pest missiles. Yeah, now we need to blind him. He is not damaged by that at all.
I'll teach you a lesson! Show him!
Get him! Yeah, stab him. No, don't be resistant, bitch.
Show him how...
Alright, so that's all we've got. Come on, stab him. Get him! Yeah! Oh no, needed 2 more. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, ooh, sword. probably... Wow! Maybe I should have tried to attack that person. Oh well. What are we gonna do now? Alright, so stash. Where am I putting all the stuff that I just picked up? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is, okay. Fights can go in there. Oh, cool. Alright, so, I see. I see. Get that helm. I can't wear helms because my head is on fire! That's hilarious, I think. There we go, probably a little less unwieldy than the spear. There we go. 2 swords, just the way I like it. Alright, so in that case, the stash, what do we got in here? Okay, so we want probably... Oh, cocoa. Get this in here. Wow, we got a big old stash. Okay, so... Ranks... Okay, so... It's nice to have a stash so I don't have to worry about being, like, over-encumbered and all that nonsense all the time. Ooh, this battle axe is way better than my rapier, so I better pop that out. Alright, cool.
They'll never know I'm here.
Now we saw the guy that I think they were running from. No, oh, hey, there's something over here. Tenfrith. The young dwarf tending to the stew looks up startled as he sees you approach. He drops his ladle, spattering stew across the ground. What? The bandit! The bandit turns. Get him, you dogs! I'll make sure... I'll make sure our new cook don't run off. Oh, whoops, sorry, that was the bandit. Tenfrith. Help! Please help me! Ah! One of the bandits gives Tenfrith a kick as they pass him, and he huddles. Okay, well this is all gone bad. We're gonna have to knock... Well, we'll start off with the magic missiles. Let's see, you look scary, you look scary, you look like these might finish you. So we'll do that first. Ooh, wow, this is all bad. Okay, and then I need knockdown. Actually, we need to move here. And then, oof, getting really screwed up. I need to blast these motherfuckers down.
I'll teach you a...
It didn't work. They resisted it. Got a second wind here.
I'll teach you a...
Oh crap. Oh crap. I needed to do that. That would have saved me.
I'll teach you.
Come on, get him! Oh god, it's all bad. Am I taking opportunity attacks? Okay, well this is horrifyingly bad. Okay, so how do I use that? Let's see. Why can't I hit? Outlaw. Bandit. I feel like bandits can be... Oh, did he just light me on fire? Oh, that's... Oh, no. Oh, no. I didn't equip my... Oh, this is all bad. Okay, I gotta run. They're fighting me. You. Ouch! Knocked out. Fuck. Oh. How am I supposed to do that without any freaking help? Oh man, maybe I should have been a hardier class. Okay, well, that's what I'm gonna do. I can equip some quick items. What does this do? Nothing, we don't know. Okay, so we'll go down, kill the one bandit, and get the good stuff, and then oh yeah, I got some beer I can chug real quick too. That damage reduction might be really something good for us. All right, so didn't go quite as planned, but Tish. All right. I feel like this spear is just unwieldy, so we'll go and put it down.
Sure. I'll take a peek.
At least I know when and where to stealth now. Damn it, I felt so, like, cool, and like I was doing well, and then it was all just went to hell.
Easy does it.
I saw him running this way. I'm gonna run after him this time. Oh crap, yeah.
I'll teach you a lesson!
No, attacking me.
How about we take a break?
I'm gonna run back, see if I can catch him this time. Okay, no, he's just got... Oh, hey, what the heck? It says different stuff from last time.
They'll never know I'm here.
Damn, we were doing so well. We were doing so well. And then it all went to hell. Alright. Oh, okay, let's check out this guy first. Nantan. That's probably what was supposed to happen. Hello.
Hail and well met.
What the hell? You sound just like a friend of mine. This man appears to be hurried, dismantling his camp in a quick, jerky movements. He looks up on Izuo approach, his expression tense and drawn. Greetings. On your way south, is it? He wipes his brow, turning to face you. The sooner you're clear of these woods, the better, I think. Our caravan was attacked on the way to the Guild of Air. Hard luck, and I'm sorry to hear it. You should be fine from here. There's no missing the Vale if you keep to the road, and you haven't far to walk. Would you mind me? Keep clear of this place. After that, we were just attacked by someone north of me. Me and a friend of mine. We came out here to hunt some deer. Came up on a bear instead. Great monstrous thing, and Pearly, he didn't make it. He shakes his head. I don't know what'll come up. I'll tell his wife. Not in any case, this force already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. Who are you? Name's Norton. Born and raised in the Gilded Vale, and I haven't a spot of luck since. He twists his face. Luckier than Pearly, I suppose. In any case, this force already cost me a friend, and I'm heading home before it takes anything else. What happened to your friend? We didn't see it coming. Norton's voice shakes a little as he speaks. We were following a stag. Pearly, he saw something in the brambles and went off tearing out after it. We all stumbled into the cave. Poor Pearly didn't stand a chance. But the bear was on top of him before we knew what was happening. The beasts, they take what they will, I suppose. He smiles sadly, and this time Gallowayne's favor fell upon the bear. Where did you find this bear? In a cave up a ways. He turns and points northwest. I wouldn't seek it out if I were you. It was a great brute of a beast. I would hate to hear that it took another life. Farewell. Alright, so we're gonna go kill one of them and see if we can save. I
Easy
really want to
does
save
it.
the dwarf, because, like, poor guy's been taken as hostage. Like, it's not cool. I don't think I can take 3 at a time, though. Fuck this guy up. I gotta stop thinking I can do that. Alright. Go blind, outlaw. Oh, blinded me. Nice. Okay. There's the blind. Oh, okay. Yeah, good shot. Come on, one more. Yeah. Alright, what do you have on
Slow
this time?
down. We got time to catch our breath.
Yes. Okay, good. Ooh, what was that? Okay, so. We know we want the big sword. Which a nice sword you got there. So up to 18. Oh, really? Okay, so it's pretty much kind of the same as what we have, but let's go replace this battle axe. And then, as far as quick items, here we go. Scroll of Nature, Lord. We can Goldenrod Chew. Goldenrod Chew. There's 3 for light perception. Staple of the desert countryside. Goldenrod Chew is a favorite of farmers who the minor boost of energy provides. That's pretty neat. Alright, so got some torches. No better armor. No really good weapons to fight against the threat of these guys.
I'll take a peek.
Let's see if there's anything I can sneak up on them. Wait a minute. Hello, what's over here? Hopefully not certain death. I was really hoping I could recruit that one guy and, like, help me. Fucking, oh shit. Close. No, keep moving. Keep moving, dumbass. Damascus. Ooh. These aged walls appear to have once encircled the entire glade. Only a small fragment remains, and their stairs leading to the top of the structure have crumbled away. Examine the wall more closely. These heavy bricks are slick with moss, presenting a hindrance to climbing, but stones seem themselves to be sturdy enough. Given the right tools, one might easily reach the top. Fudge, I don't have the right tools. Should I try it? Nope! Oh, shins 11, that sucks. Alright, so. Stop fast.
I'll teach you! Show him! I'll teach you a lesson!
Just fight them, you really use. Doesn't seem to be working very well. I'm gonna go for a blind on that one. Come on. Am I not proficient with my weapons? I've learned a little more about this. I'm so pretty. Come on. Come on, dude! Okay, so I can only recover as much as I have. Okay, so that does do some damage. Oh, yeah. Need focus. That's 10 focus, 10 focus. Ugh.
What's the hurry? Let's relax a while.
What's the hurry? Yes, what indeed is the hurry? And does that mean I have to go... Like, there's no way if I don't have the tools? What tools would you need? Not a hammer and chisel for sure. Oh yeah, I got another ring. Oh, cool. All right then. I can't believe I can't wear helms. That's funny. Unknown consequences. Well, now I'm way too screwed up to fight those guys, so I might as well.
I'll take a peek.
Let's see if I can sneak my way in. Man, I wonder what is up here. What is this guy's deal? How is he dead? Why is there flowers growing out from him? What tools do I need? Ocean's 11. Ocean's 11. Bale! Bale! Run and Bale! Christian Bale! Alright, so we are just not going to be able to help this little dwarven dude yet. I feel bad for him, but like there's nothing I can really do for him, so I might as well get headed over here. Not going to fight the bear. We're just too messed up right now. We need some allies before we can really embrace this area. My kitten is going crazy over in the corner. Alright, so...
They'll never know I'm here.
Damn, I can't believe, like... Okay, so... Not really able to do much. I gotta go back to town. Oof. 8 hours to get to the Gilded Vale. Probably gonna be dark by the time we get there, but it'll be fun. Oh, yeah. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, my phone has been blowing up. Okay, so we're in the Gilded Vale. Still hearing the whispers. Cannot be a good thing. Just cannot. Oh, hey, look. Wow, hold on 1 second. Sorry, everyone. Hey. Let's go. Woo! Alright. Wow, I apparently am getting... Wow, Blizzard is getting so much craziness from this. I think maybe they're adapting one else, because maybe we kind of want to play this a little more, because it's just so good, and if we're going to have... If Diablo's going mobile, and this is going to be our only option, like, I'm almost okay with it, because, like, this is really fun. Alright. Gilded Vale. I thought this was... Gilded Vale would be like a town. Oh, no. I think it was at one point. Sneaking in. Oh, no. Oh, my good God. Bring out your dead! Oh, no.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
Good God.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child? And an important one nevertheless. Lord Raderick has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village. I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst. His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
Muted microphone. I forget you foreigners have not had this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been the scourge of Deerwood for almost 15 years now. He lowers his voice to a whisper. Children born without souls. He shakes his head. Pitiful, dumb things that breathe barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease. Some say they are punishment from the gods. He raises his empty hands. In truth, no one knows, but they began spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name Waidwin's legacy stuck in honor of that foul, blasphemous pretender. His voice shakes with vitriol. I see. Lord Redrick's decree may seem strict at times, but he has our best interests at heart. He nods. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. It's important that everyone in Gilded Vale understand our rules. Before I got here, I saw several people conducting a strange ceremony near some ruins. He regards you carefully. You'll want to mind where you mention that. Trespassing on Anguithian ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. Bereth have mercy, we certainly have. I don't think so. Just as they finished, there was a bivouac. He polishes his spectacles on his sleeve. If you've been that close to a bivouac, you wouldn't be standing here. Oh, I've had this strange feeling ever since I had a close call with the bivouac. Is there someone in town that can
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radrick, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
I don't think hanging here is a good cure either.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit.
Damn.
My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that. Keep out of...
What the hell?
Listen!
2 totals. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed. 3 bells toll only for the death of a Radrick. I fear Lord Radrick's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
What do you mean? You've come at us a time of mourning. The legacy has struck the heart of the Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Bereth must be redoubled. He sets his steady eyes and gaze on you. Does this affect the Lord's offer to new settlers? I can't be sure of nothing right now. I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you get some rest. The inn or a stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough. What happened? He shrugs one bony shoulder. I will know more of the details when the messenger arrives. The vagaries of childbirth, perhaps, but it is none of your concern. Farewell, then. Oof. What do you know?
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Matt Mercer. There he is. I'm looking for anyone who can help me feel better. He gives you an understanding nod as he takes a long drag from his pipe. My condolences. He exhales, turns his attention away, watching the village around him. Welcome to our lovely village. Man, he said I could loot. Oh, that's so gross. Okay. Man, that so sucks. this hollow. What are you doing? Just scraping some fungi off the walls. Okay, villagers. Never much to say, but... Ooh, Thalphilium. As you near a fervent history contained in the essence of this man's soul, voices from the past seem to call out to you. I'm gonna reach out for the soul. You see a pendant, waving tall and sluggish in the wind. A rising sun embroidered on the banner. The vanguard of a small troop of paladins. The atmosphere is buoyant, if restrained, and their armor has not yet been tarnished by the elements. This expedition is fresh, young, filled with zest and zeal. At their head stands a commander, awkward but in full armor, but determined in step. Despite the excitement of his fellows, he does not smile. There's a twist to his mouth, his countenance grim. He throws up a hand. I've lost my place. He throws a hand, halting his troops. Silence falls among them, revealing dark thunder, deep and low. He orders them to ready their weapons and spread out. Eyes dart from horizon to horizon, necks twisting for the source of the sound. In the distance, dust and lightning rise from the ground as the Stygian clouds race towards them overhead. The soldier stands, only the staccato movement of their breath betraying their nerves. The commander closes his eyes, calling a blessing down on his troop. Invigorating, invincible, they wait as the enemy draws closer, poised to attack. Oh, wow. I can't talk to him? Okay. Beneath the vines are crude carvings of a sun rising over 3 stars. How come your face is so strange? Probably because I am a weirdo. Man. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to get Matt Mercer part of our party. He just seems cool. Like, duh. I grabbed Barrett's Bell. I suppose I should try to find the inn instead of just dilly fiddle farting around. Oh, well, look at that. Oh, shiz. Aloth, you see 4 people gathered by a door next to the inn, their voices raised, chopping gestures, an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for calm, his face particularly obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggest that of an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Matt Mercer again.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
She spits at his feet. Everyone calm down. Whatever this is about, I'm sure it's an overreaction. Angry townsman. One of the other men glares at the hooded elf, his eyes red from drink, but his gaze focused. We're humble folk, but we take no fools. Not like he thinks mocking us while he shelters in our village. We don't take kind of talk from foreigners, especially not at drains.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
Oh, shit!
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
That's where you're wrong.
This is all unnecessary. Wouldn't you rather be inside drinking rather than out here arguing? We don't want your charity either, foreigner. Squinty bleary red eyes. Sounds suspiciously like you're defending him. Oh, shh. You're kidding me. Alright, so towns, people. Yeah, we'll fucking magic missile you. Oh man, I still have not recovered enough health. I have no endurances left. I probably have to run for the guard for this one, but... The last of the attackers fall, and the elf turns to you, the tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help.
Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts. Though your accent suggests that you are no more local than I.
He straightens his hood, and you note the remaining fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with dirt and many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath it is sturdy and
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvusor, at your service.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
Makes sense.
And how exactly did you come to be here? In Gwithan Ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. And half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
Clipped awkward laugh.
You do manage to find yourself in rather interesting predicaments. I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
Ah, that. He clears his throat and adjusts his sleeves. As I tried to tell him, they misheard me. Happens all too easily after a few pints. The accent doesn't help as well. I heard the same thing. For a moment, he looks as though he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief, but before he can speak, he forces a smile, biting his lip so hard that you see blood. Finally, his face relaxes. I should speak more clearly next time. My apologies.
An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
Yes, it is. And you?
Indeed. In that case, welcome to Gilded Vale, a true refuge from civilization. Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places. As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
Hell yeah, dude.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
Excellent. I shall follow you. Now, what do we got here? Club, dagger, clothing, gold pieces. Oh, here. Do you have anything good? Club, clothing, gold, bronze. Okay. Where can we sell some stuff? Slow mode can be used to direct characters in combat without pausing. Fast mode is usually used for traveling through areas that the party has already explored.
Hey there.
I should probably sleep in the inn. I don't know what... Like, I need everything back. Alright, so... Let's see what your inventory looks like. Medium armor. Scepter? Oh, that's pretty good. He has a grimoire. But I think we can get you some... Oh, can you wear... anything better on TR6? Scale armor is still a medium armor. It gives him a little bit more. So you look like without your head. Okay. I'll give you some anonymity. Oh, it's unique. He has a faster recovery speed and gets overseeing. I probably should keep him in that. Alright, so anything else I got for you? Rapier. Suppose you probably want like a small shield when you get your rapier stuff going. Wait, what? Alright. Well, we shouldn't give him too much right now anyway.
Good day, stranger.
Welcome to the Black Hound Inn. The innkeeper bows her head curtly. Please sit where you like. Would you like a drink or a room? We have 2 available at the moment. I'm afraid we can't offer much in the way of a good meal today, she sighs, unless you're fond of cold porridge. Oh, look, I can buy more beer. Wait. Oh, nice. You can record. I almost could recruit. I asked for 2 rests. Common room. Deerwood's Pride. Asked for 2 rests. Retraining characters. Neat. Oh. I did not have that much copper. From the party screen, you can see where your allies are up to when they aren't in the party, where you've assigned them and how long adventures they'll take on each assignment. Wow, that is so cool. So we'll just rest in the common room. Your rest is sleepless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of the Gilded Vale's gallows tree, the creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until the sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree, you see an old dwarf woman whose face is shriveled inward like a moldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind until she is mere inches from your face. Suddenly, her head snaps up, her eyes open, they are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouths slowly part, and with a gust of rancid air, she speaks a word. Watcher. You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf's woman breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face, and a thick droplets on your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke to the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with a new queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more, if only to confirm she is truly dead. Party gained 464 experience. Wow, that's a lot of experience, I feel like. Okay, nice. Let's go save the dwarf. If we can. I don't even know if it's going to be possible if I didn't save him the first time around. I'm not exactly sure how the zones work in this game, but so far so good. Alright, off we go. Oh, look. Alright, let's see if we can recruit other Matthew Mercer. Ew. And I told her that's not a pistol. Let's see what he says when I bring the elf by. We need a bruiser. We need somebody to frontline for us. Crap, did I screw up? Whoa! Not you.
Yeah?
Caldera de Baranzi. The squat, distended body of the elderly dwarf woman dangles from the thin, crooked bough that sags at the tug of her noose. The bloated purple flesh of her neck, worn away in patches like moth-eaten linen, bulges over the rope and suspends her. Her lifeless head lolls forward rigidly from one side to the other when the breeze shifts. You perceive a faint glow around her that casts no light on its surroundings, but there is a tepid warmth to it. You feel somehow that you could reach out and touch it, not with your hands, but with some aspect of yourself that has no worldly dimension. You take a deep breath, clearing your mind and focusing all on your objective. As you exhale, you feel yourself spread out toward the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her, and with new, unfamiliar awareness. Once you've expanded enough to reach her, there's a sudden jolt to your mind, a ringing, electrical surge of images and words and sounds. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and you feel yourself being pulled down into some deeper consciousness, into a space occupied by only you and the hanging woman. And when you open them again, she's staring at you with clouded eyes in a milky fog. her body still swaying in the wind, but you no longer feel from the tree that stands planted in a misty void. The woman gives you a slow nod of her head, and the rope creaking as she does so, and she smiles at you.
Have you come here for me, dear, or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes? Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Called them. Those days are all behind me now.
You said souls break apart over time.
Oh, yes. Entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again.
Oh, wow.
But less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. No. A very small few resist Rimergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think.
She clicks her tongue. I need to understand something that's happening to me. She nods, a look of pity on her face as though consoling a child.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there?
She nods.
You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
A watcher I will stay. What's a watcher?
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, though. Not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair. And here we are, visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times. Souls pass on. Some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on, and those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either living or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how. A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder!
What did you mean when all goes well?
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
She smiles at you reassuringly, fanning out a tuft of long whiskers that spout from one of her cheeks.
You should see old Meerwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
I want to know something about you.
Me? I'll bore you to tears, though.
Who are you?
And here I thought you'd come to visit me in particular. Caldara de Baranzi, of the Valian Royal Academy of Animantic Sciences. Not the greatest of their number, but I came here all the same because this was where help was needed.
What happened to you? She laughs, rasping choke cackled escaping between the rows of buttery yellow teeth, causing her body to bob up and down with each spasm. You see your blank seeing your blank expression, she catches herself.
Oh, come now, such a question, as though the answer were plain as a rope tied for strangling. Allow an old dwarf her last bit of cheer.
I feel like this might be Laura Braley.
Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Radric for a pittance. A humble pittance. I was to examine the Lord's wife, see why the gods have seen fit to poison her womb. Studied her for months, looked high and low for impurities, tested her valence, the permeability of her essence. Do you know what I found?
I'm guessing nothing.
Nothing at all. A healthy woman, head to toe, blessed with a beautiful soul. Such a sweet woman, too. Meek, but warm-hearted. A few months' time, and the lord of the house demanded answers. For a time, I told him what he wanted to hear. Oh, yes, my lord. She is riddled with imbalances. I must have time to cure her. As the birth drew near, he grew impatient, as lords do. And this is where I've ended up.
Damn.
A student of the soul. Something so basic, yet so poorly understood. But so many breakthroughs have been made in my lifetime. Had been made. Had been. To hear the locals tell it, we're a gang of soul manglers that preys upon the weak-minded. And the worst of us are.
Oh, wild.
But the best of us? The best? Inspirations. Miracle workers. My parents were soul twins. Miserable before they met, empty inside. It was an animancer who helped one find the other. Turned their lives around. You wouldn't believe the stories. Amnesiacs helped to remember their lives. The suicidal brought back from the brink of oblivion. The elderly afforded extra moments to say their goodbyes.
Oh, man.
How soon we forget when we're afraid. Of course, dear. Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it.
That also makes sense.
I think it is a very good choice. Of course, dear.
I know I'm not imagining it, but I won't want to hear it.
No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy, even. To not have to wander anymore, no? Alas, we are here, you and I. Wherever here may be. Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Caldera closes her eyes and her head slumps forward over the noose, and your surroundings seem to bleed into a vision for some unknown place of waiting. Oh, I was granted Crucible of the Soul. Aloth looks at you through narrowed eyes. Are you alright? You seem just lost just now. Yes, party gain 934 experience. Total quest experience 1400. Yes, I'm fine. That's good to know, but I don't suppose you could tell me what that was all about. I'm a watcher. His arched eyebrows proceeded into his hood. Well, that is interesting. He gives you a sly grin. And I expect this has something to do with that hooded figure in the ruins, hmm? In any case, I appreciate your honesty. Since we're traveling together, it's probably wise for us to share on these things. Do you know anything about watchers? Only that they're rare, and they seem to have unique insights into certain soul conditions, as you just demonstrated. Let's continue on.
Hey there, 17.
You smelt You smell the pipe smoke, and at once earthy and sweet as it winds its way into your nostrils. Your eyes trance into the smoke and its origin. You find a broad man with straw-colored hair leaning against a mossy rock wall, his pipe held to his lips with one meaty hand. He looks you directly in the eye, but the look is not aggressive. He regards you with a peculiar smirk.
17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
I'm sorry?
The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta.
What are you
The
talking
people hanging
about?
from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted, anyway.
Is that what you do for people? What's that what you people do for fun around here?
Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
What makes you think I'd be interested in the dwarf woman? He looks at you a moment, his eyes branched, then his smirk broadens.
I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
Possible, I don't drool half as much. Ha! So you're already familiar. Still, you don't have to forgive my curiosity. Still, you'll have to forgive my curiosity. Around here, we prefer to turn a blind eye to our dead. I've been out of sorts lately. Of course, we all have our bad days when we stand perfectly still and stare at corpses while without blinking. He winks.
Careful, friend. Let's not use that word round here. There'd be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense.
You think you're going to be hanged?
The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
Why was your headman hanged? Got involved. Rhetoric sent me down here with some men the other day. Said they had on good authority in town that someone was working with Kolsk, plotting Rhetoric overthrow. Said if he didn't come forward right then and there, they'd hang every last one of us. No one was coming forward, so Swithin, that's my headman, he steps up and he says it's him. They took him at his word. Bound to happen sooner or later. If not plotting against Rhetoric, then for protecting me. What does your town have
Pick
against
the
you?
wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea. Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, then I did too. But, he didn't make it back. After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the Legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me. Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Radric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
Elof glances and lowers his voice. You can see why I was eager to leave. Who's Kolsk? Someone who got tired of all the hangings. He's on the run now. Probably will be till they catch him. If you're to be hanged next, what are you still doing here? Drinking, mostly. Point of fact, I'm on my way out. I just haven't figured out where I'm going out yet. Not a lot of places that here don't have the Whedon's legacy starting with Whedon. We could travel together. So where are you headed? Someplace called Caed Nua. There's an old watcher who there might be of help to me.
Seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But, truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
There's a fine reason if I've ever heard one.
All right, then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
He tilts his head forward and gives you a pointed look. Saints War, only one in my lifetime. Felder decides he's made the living incarnation of Aethys, overthrows Red Cirrus, marches on Deerwood. So we gave him a Deerwoodian hello.
We blew him up.
He smiles at this, but the smile is one recounting a joke for rather than enjoyment. God of rebirth, redemption, and formerly, anyway. Maybe they call him something different from where you're from. Alright, well, let's get going.
Hey there.
Yes! Party! Alright, let's go save the dwarf party. Bring Eder to speak with Merwold. Okay, so... okay, so we need to make it to Caed Nua. But we're in the Gilded Vale, and... I want to go back and save the dwarf. This sounds stupid, I know, but I'd love to have like a little dwarf cook on our team. Go, team!
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh, love that. God. So many people have so many great voices in this game, and it's been really nice. Alright, let's see if we can try to save a life. Where did I go wrong? No, I'm sorry. That was so bad. Alright. There we go. Might have another...
I shall be discreet.
Okay, so...
Hey.
You forward.
Hey there.
Back. You. Arcane Assault. New missiles. Outlaw. You? Missiles. Outlaw. What is this? The Watcher unveils the vital essence of his enemies, gaining endurance in the process. And you... You defend the other two.
How may I help?
The young dwarf tending in the stew looks up, startled as he approaches. He drops his ladle, spattering stew across the ground. What? The bandit turns. Get him, you dogs, and make sure our new cook don't run off. Help! Oh, please, help! Ah! One of the bandits gives Tenfrith a kick as they pass him as he huddles. Fire away. Alright, so... knock the outlaw down. You... charm this motherfucker. You... Arcane Assault. 2 per encounter, okay. Assault these two. Knock him down.
Yeah?
That's it.
Oh, motherfuckers. Oh, look at that. A sponge. Remove ripple sponge crash and make endurance. Oh, that looks good. We're taking that. Gold, gold. Leather, leather. Ooh, cape. Hood. Maybe I can wear a hood. This guy's kind of my...
How
Hello,
do you do?
Tenford. How do you do? By the flame, thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought I'd be stuck cooking over these ignorant weasels for the rest of my life, or until they were bored with me, I suppose. I must get back home. I hope only they haven't hired a replacement. The dwarf looks aghast. Listen, next time you're in the Gilded Vale, stop by the Black Hound Inn, and I'll let Pasca know what you've done for me. I'm sure she'll do right by you in turn. Oh, and to be back at my oven again. You have earned reputation. Cool.
Hey there.
Ooh, some of the stronger stuff. Blackson. Remove Blackson crash. Defense against ground attack. Common sight among the deerwood. Blackson is fashioned as a Sonarian liquor that boiled sap and from Galfallen trees, known as to lend a sense of heightened alertness to the user, though it leaves one feeling worn and lethargic once it wears off.
Hey there.
Hello? Rod. Two-handed. Piercing slashing damage. Rice, meat, poultry. Agate. There we go. Burp. Tent is empty, but for a pair of stained cots and the stink of unwashed bodies. Okay, so. Ader, you are kicking ass. Oh, dude, I gotta change your color of your stuff? Doesn't seem to be doing much. Probably this one. You seem like a blue kind of dude. If he's blue, let's change your hood to like a... kind of like a green, I guess? No, let's just do... Nah, let's get you more in like whites. No, you're gonna be our black mage. Yeah, black mage. I didn't know I could change these out just like a whim, but let's see. You got a pretty freaking bamfin' ass inventory here, so I don't really think there's much I can do for you yet. Unless there's some quick items. That'd be good. 2 lore. Do you have 2 lore? What is your lore? Oh, I can level up. Alright, so 6 points left. Let's do this. Okay, so stealth. We need to get our athletics up. 2 lore is required, so I can read that damn scroll. Mechanics. It's for like. Oh, survival needs to come up. Alright, so that'll do it for now. We'll save our unused points. We'll carry to the next level, so we'll just save that one. I mean, it's like, oh yes, amplified thrust, mental binding. They become stuck where they're at. Mind blades, slashing force that leaps in. We do need some more damage. Well, we kind of do. I don't know yet. Okay. Phantom foes. Oh, I get only 2? No, or no, just 1. Yeah, no, I get only 2. Phantom foes. Psycho-vampiric shield. Wait, can I go back? I can. Interesting. Recall agony. Oh, weird. Okay, so Mind Blade seems really good, so we're gonna go and take Mind Blades. Then Amplified Thrust. Alright, so I'm going for pretty much damage build on this one, so I'm gonna go stick with those 2. And we are good to go. There we go, getting into it. Alright, so we're gonna screw these things up.
Hey there.
Now, so the runes... Oh, I wonder if anybody has the proper
Sure.
tools to get up there. Run, fellas. I wonder if the wolves respawned or if they're gone. Well, we saved the dwarf. Wanted to recruit him. Didn't end up happening. Yes!
Mm-hmm.
Woo! What are these? Gloves, +2 dexterity, some supplies. Scrawled letter, okay. I do not think you will ever see this, but you are right, full valor. We should have journeyed south together, and it had been safer for it. I will tolerate all the gloating in the world if I might live to hear it. I put myself out of the reach of the beasts circling below, but I am done for all the same. I do not think I will rise again. Whoever finds this, pray for me. Perhaps in the next life I will be a trapper of wolves. Damn! Let's grab that too. And that. Oh, hey, let's see what those gloves can do. Because I don't have any gloves. Bam! Got gloves now. Oh, who doesn't have a cape? Do you have a cape? You have a cape. Do you have a cape? You have a cape. Oh, you need a helmet though. Bam! Helmet! You look good! No, I can't wear any helmet. Okay. What is this one? Oh, just more leather. So you have 9 right now, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see, this cape just for warmth. Well, this one is the Obsidian Order. These. Okay, so what does this do? Oh! Causes enemies to glow with a pale green light, making them easier targets. Enemies suffer deflection and decrease. Oh, okay, so that's a, we're totally screwed item. Oh yeah, I should probably give these guys some, like, there we go. Endurance be good for you. Ready for the pot. Okay, so I wonder if that can, like, hurt you. Might be good. Haha! Ooh, so much stuff. Okay. Oh, this rod. I needed to check against my wizard's rod. Okay, so... Ooh, 12 to 17 piercing slash damage is turned to 10 to 15, so this rod is actually better than his. Oh, he has a scepter, that's why. But it looks like this will be just the same. I wonder. Actually, no. We'll keep this rapier in his stash. Oh, I forgot to check his weapon. No, I didn't. Yeah, it was really good. Alright, so... Alright, well, we'll see how it gets.
Sure.
Well, that was cool. Alright, so... it wasn't me. You do need to get just some companions to make this stuff work. Alright, do we need to go see if we can save Homebrew's companion from the bears, or is he just toasted? We'll find out next time. No. This time, as we have travel up northern here.
Hey there.
Settler's arrow.
I shall be discreet.
Yeah, you will. I have 2 Matthew Mercers on my team. I'm not to be stopped this time. Wasn't there something over here? Okay, well, let's take a look at the bear cave. Dual-wielding weapons offers a faster attack rate, but lacks hit per damage of the 2 weapons. Oh, wait a minute. Am I still wielding... So much inventory. 12, 18, 12, 18. 12, 18. 10, 14.
Mm-hmm.
His soul's alive. I can talk to him. Alright, so. You. Bam. You. No, not Arcana. So there we go. And then you try to knock the bear over.
Yeah?
Go, team! Oh, they need more. Okay, I'm gonna blind it though. Ooh, that did not do enough damage to the bear.
It's done.
Holy shit, that's gone badly.
Sure.
Man, that was... Lostbeard. A figure drifts suspended in the musty air of the cavern. It forms and features blur and twist and cascading ripples of incandescence. You feel its energy eddying about its limbs, filling them with a heavy chill. Reach out. As you reach out your hand for the spirit, in a moment of contact you feel as you have been struck by a blow, your head reeling as you tumble helplessly into waiting darkness. Light blooms at the edges of your vision. You feel the sun at your back, the weight of the bow in your hand. You suddenly know that you have come a long way from the Vale hunting deer. Now you are standing before a cavern, and the darkness extends far into its depths. Even so, your friend strides out before you, his red cloak flapping at his heels. You follow, heart hammering in your chest as he leads you deeper into the cavern. There's a roar like thunder echoing around you. Fear seizes you. You cast stumbling backwards to the exit, towards the light, towards escape. You see a glint of steel and a sudden terrible flash of agony behind your knees. You scream, stumble, fall. Your thoughts are chaos, lanced with pain, but a moment before the terrible charity, you see that your friend looked back from the cavern, his dagger daubed in crimson to match his cloak. And then there's a great dark shape above you. And then there is more pain. The vision recedes. You are thrown back into yourself with seeming resentful force. The corpse lies at your feet. As the spectre lingers in the span of energy between both you and a sense of questioning, confusion, of anger. I met him on the road, your friend. Sudden lashing anger emanates from the spirit. Rage, grief seem to pour from the gleaming figure like smoke. I'll find him and see that he answers for what he's done to you. For a moment, the spirit seems to burn bright, and then your head fills with a sickly triumph. The spirit seems to weaken with the force of its own exaltation, growing fainter and fainter, until once you are alone once more. Oof. Ew! That seems to be all of it for this. What a dickhead! Leads his friend into a cavern and then cuts his freaking tendons so he can't get out. That is cold. That is cold. Probably do a quick save here since things be. Oh, I can't do a quick. There we go. Yay. Alright. Across the stream at all here? Oh, just walk right across it. Oh shit, it's 11. You. You? Oh, I've been clicking the right thing. Okay. And you knock this bitch down.
How may I help?
Oh no. You need to knock that bitch down. You can assault those guys. You knock them down. Crap, you're not close enough. Okay, you guys need to stop dicking around. You, Arcane Assault, back there. You, knock down this one. You. Get to it. Get him, guys. Oh, hey, our wizard leveled. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna give you. Ooh, Jim, your lore is good. We're gonna keep it good, but let's get you some mechanics and a little bit of stealth so we can keep you alive. Let's keep the lore going. Alright, mirrored image is always good. Let's keep him alive. And then necrotic lance, corrode damage, ray of fire. Is there any, like, infused with vital essence? There we go. Can you use that out of combat, I wonder? Oh. So, that...
How may I help?
Combat only, okay.
Hey.
Combat only.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, these are now always ready.
Sure. Sure.
The struts and supports are large enough to be ribbed and be the ribs of a vertebrate, or like a dragon or something. I wonder if that hat's any better than what he's got. Wait a minute, does this not give him any fucking... Huh. Well, let's give you a padded hat. I thought it was more of an armor, but I guess it's more of a... It's just a hat. Oh, it looks bad. I can't go in them. There's nothing else around here. Okay.
Yeah?
Alright, let's head back. Alright, so we've got a murderer to kill, and man, I can't believe he did that. Why would he do that? It's so fucked up. He's not here anymore, is he? Bastard. They probably headed into town. Alright, we need to get to the Guild of El. We need to go to Caed Nua. 8 hours. Through their sneak attack ability, rogues have the highest weapon damage output of any class. Whenever a rogue hit enemies who have been afflicted with a qualify for a sneak attack, they will automatically do extra damage. Let's see, what did he say? The Black Hound, okay, I should go there. It's gotta be something to auto center around you dudes. People still up talking, fighting. Fudge pops. Okay, so we'll go and rest. We'll get out of this town before it causes some more trouble for us. But let's see what we got for rescuing the dwarf. Holy cow, it's like 10:30. This is awesome. Is he back here? Nice. Yeah, we can go back and say hi to the dwarf. Tenfrith. I see, my savior. He makes a sweeping gesture to indicate the kitchen around him. It's so good to be back. I do not think I will let this go unrewarded. I've decided that you have earned the right to learn one of my most closely guarded secrets, my dearest recipe. After this, you will eat nothing else. The party has gained recipe, savory pie. A savory pie to keep you hale and hearty. May it serve you well in your travels.
Hey there.
Cool. Alright.
How do you do?
Hello and welcome to the... Innkeeper looks up. Oh, it's you. Tenfrith told us what you did for him. It's such a relief to have him back. I can't thank you enough. Considering yourself a favorite of the house, discount on drinks, rooms, Tenfrith, he wanted to whip you up something nice to you. He said it's already back to work in the kitchen. So what would you like? I'd like to know more about the Black Hound. Oh, really? Well, let me see. The actual building has been here for years, but the Black Hound's fairly new. We see a lot of new faces in here, too. Further than you used to, admit. But I gained experience. Yes. Tenfrith's the big draw. I should have big crowds back in no time. We used to work the tables, actually, until the old owner up and left, and nobody's sure what happened to him. He even left his poor hound behind. That's the name, the Black Hound. He's still sitting upstairs pining after him, poor old girl. Place ended up in my hands somehow. My very own inn. Lots of hard work involved, but it's been worth it so far. Please sit where you like. Would you like a drink or a room? We have 2 available at the moment. I'm afraid I can't offer much in the way of a good meal today. Unless you're fond of cold porridge.
I could use some reliable help. Yeah, for work.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say I can speak from experience, but we do certainly have some sorts coming looking that way for work from time to time. If you hire someone on, I'd be happy to send them your way.
Let me see what I have to work with.
Alright, so, can I sell things here? Trade. Alright, so we got lots of those. Let's see if we... Bam, 10, 20... So many daggers. Here's these clubs that we just got. You can have those. Got 3. These are within... Yeah. Oh, I forgot to check out this. Alright, well. 3 of those. Got a stiletto. I feel like that's a decent one. Oh, yeah. Those 2. Ha! 20 copper pieces, though. Pretty good. I like to keep 1 of everything just so that way in case I need it later. Bear hide is only worth 5 copper. Man, these people are picky about their stuff, but that's okay. Got some decent... Actually, we made enough that we could hire somebody now. 4 people, that'd be nice. Alright, so let's... oh, wow, look at how much better these prices are. So that's good. Let me see what they have. Oh, all the things I sold them are now in. Okay, yeah. 5 potions of minor regeneration. We're gonna. Are they 125 a piece? Let's take 1 to double check. They are 125 a piece. I will take 1 of those. Level 2 adventurer would be nice, but we'll go ahead and rest for the night. Oh my god, look at that. Isn't that delightful? No terrifying dreams this time, just a nice warm hearth. Then we're gonna go up and see if we can find the task completed late for dinner. Let's talk to these guys. Anybody interesting here? Villager. Drunkard. Let's talk to the drunkard.
Hey there, another fool who's come to answer Rhetoric's invitation. Oh, great lord, and my sister run out of town after the boy was born. She was the only family I had left, and now sure where she is now. Blazes, I need another drink.
Hey there.
What's that? Hello?
Sure.
Hello?
Sure.
Hold on, wait a minute, wait a one bloody second here. What did we find? That was a book. Crucible of Night. Senior ranks. What the heck? Commander and Forge Master. Once a path is chosen, a knight's life is spent training in his preferred discipline. Holy crap, this is long. That's awesome. I'm going to dive into that later. But the main thing was this. Scroll of Fan the Flames. Creates a cone of fire from the caster. Burn area. Do you learn from the... No, it's a scroll. Everyone knows scrolls are single-use items. I'm going to go up and talk to this dog.
You must gather...
I'm coming, guys. Gotta get up the stairs. It's going to make it there eventually. Cool. Okay, so let's find the dog here. We'll just scatter Carouser. Gonna have a drink, friend. Not much else of worth in this town. Say, the woman, Thine. Hey, we said we wouldn't mention Thine. Hello, you have names. Whoa. You see a man soar through the air, hitting a nearby wall with a nauseating crunch. He doesn't get up. His attacker, a burly, clean-cut warrior, with a carnivorous grin, turns and shoves his fist into the stomach of another assailant, removing another from an impromptu brawl. The bar is a whirlwind of elbows, knees, fists, and feet, with no end in sight. And he is in his element. In the corner, three smaller men speak quietly, throwing malicious grins at the larger man in the center. He breaks a chair over a tattooed head, cackling. The trio position themselves in the three rooms, and the terse nod they charge. Unfortunately for them, the man sees them coming. Something in his eyes burns brightly, and all three slump into the ground in agony in an agony that is all in their minds. The burly man bows to a room of the unconscious and incapacitated before sauntering out, an off-key whistle trailing behind him. Shane shakes Moran. As you near, you feel a vibrant history containing the essence of a man's soul. You see an emaciated boy in chains, black holes for eyes staring sightlessly at a wall. A man in a dark coat walks in, a scroll and an oddly shaped quill in his hand. The boy glances at him expressionless, a corpse waiting for animation. The man clucks at him, disapproving clear in his tone. The boy stands, limbs hanging. The man takes the quill and begins to write on the boy's chest, copying sharp, angular symbols from the scroll. The child doesn't flinch as the quill digs into his skin, drawing blood as it goes. The wizard finishes with a flourish and barks some arcane command, setting the symbols to glow dully. The boy cries out, knees hitting the stone hard, his chest burning black and red. Finally the glow disappears, leaving only hard, black scars etched into his skin. He stumps sideways, twitching, the eyes facing the back of his skull. The wizard grunts, kicking him on the leg on his way out. The boy lies on the floor until dawn, eyes still black like holes. He twitches, growing into convulsive shakes. You see a long, empty road cutting through two large crop fields. The air is silent, and the land seems still too still for early afternoon. This woman walks the road, leading a horse, curiously looking around. She seems to sense something wrong and is unable to discern it. She stops, sniffing the air, her nose high. Her brow crinkles as she casts about, looking for something. The air is clear, no clouds. She sniffs again, looking around, confusion clouding her face, mouthing a single word. Fire. She looks out across the fields, her confusion turning into fear. She holds her hand up to block the sun from her eyes as she scans the fields again, not finding what she is looking for. She jumps onto the horse's back, and the fear quickly becoming panic, she kicks, sending the horse into a shooting down the path, which bends around some trees where the farmhouse should be. She pulls up, horror now in residence on her face as she stares at the burned and charred mess that used to be her family's home. Tears well up in her eyes as she kicks again, racing to the rubble.
Hey there. Give me a real challenge.
Holy crap! Ooh, that's a nice rapier. Padding, might as well. Oh, duelist hat! Yes! So many books. I'm taking these. Hey, lockpicks. What's in this? Crammed behind the books is a drawing that shows this Lord Redrick in a compromising position. Where's the dog? Oh, hey, there's another room over here.
The work of a moment.
Oh, wow, okay. Cool. Okay, so this is one of those you can take what you want games. Although now we have another ring. What does it do? What does it do? What is it? What is it? What does it do? Oh, deflection +5. That's pretty good. Gaunt's Pledge is nothing I'm going to give up. Overseeing. What does Overseeing do again? You know what? It's not going to be better than deflection +5, let me tell you that. So that means you already have Overseeing. You now have Overseeing. Oh, dude. You are getting this hat. Oh, yeah. There it is. Looking good. Oh. The hound stares intently at the covered window, head cocked as if waiting to hear a particular sound. It looks up when you approach and whines a low note, tail wagging slightly. Oh, no way. I could use a good dog. Here you go. I'm just gonna pet her first. Dog sees perk up and trots over to you and barks happily. I got a dog! Hell yes, I'm gonna use the dog. You kidding me? Love my dog. I have a black dog in real life too, so. I just got my Mina. Glossy black coat. Yep, definitely my dog. Why are you looking at the corner here? Ooh. Additional powers of the wielder meet specific requirements. The item's description always lists the next requirement. Okay, so we finally used some lockpicks. Got some decent stuff, but we got a freaking dog. Dog! Yeah. Now why does he keep looking out the window here? Do you hear the bells? Bad news, I think. Okay, so. Can you have an animal? No, it doesn't look like they can. Super happy got a black dog, though. That is awesome. I don't know. Space Pig is cool and everything, but, like, something special about a dog. Should probably get these lore things ready for our lore master. In case we need them. We'll have them ready to go. Even looks a little bit like Matt Mercer, if we're honest. I mean, come on. These books, I want to read them, but like, I feel like it might be boring. I'll think about it next time on stream. Okay, so with that, let's see. Offra's house, road west, road east, road south, the windmill, Ingroad's house, Black Hammer Smithery. Temple of Aothas. Man, that used to be a temple. That's crazy. Alright, let's check our journal. Okay. So, quests. We've got the Old Watcher. We have no leads on the White March. No leads on White March 2. Quest. Fragments of Marewald. We gotta get that. Vengeance for the Grave. Confront Naunton. Okay, so we'll go with the Old Watcher. We'll head towards Caed Nua, which means we need to go the road east. So we'll stop by here on the way there. Nice. Okay. Love that my wizard has a fancy hat now. It's looking good. Oh, I should probably move my... Hold on. Oh, not that. There, now you can see the party. Sorry about that. Let's take a look inside the blacksmith. Never a bad idea. In conversations, your main character does the talking, but companions may sometimes interject their opinions and ideas. It is scripted. Oh. It's huge inside. Okay. Hello. Tuatanu. This Awamanu Aumaaua man is an impressive build, towering over the countertop. His skin is a dusky blue of deeper oceans, and his thick arms boast corded muscle. Small ears frame a square-jawed face, coated and smeared in soot like arcing black tattoos alike. He offers a broad smile.
Welcome, you're the first new face I've seen in some while. What can I do for you?
What do you have here?
You've come at us at a strange time, I'm afraid. Your stock's not what it used to be, but we've got some fine weapons and armor to offer you. All forged right here at the Black Hammer.
What happened?
Well, you just don't have supplies. Been expecting the next delivery for near on a week and haven't seen a sign of it. We haven't expected they've been hit by bandits. The road out east is crawling with them. Or one of my workers ran off with a wagon themselves, maybe to make some coin. As if the lot would dare.
He's right about the bandits. The dire situation in this village is like the exodus of the cities has created far more opportunities for unscrupulous sorts. Tuatanu scratches his jaw, thinking,
well, if you happen to be headed that way, maybe you could keep an eye out for a supply wagon. Or my shipment, at least. They'd be cutting through the Black Meadow, I expect. Only good road for it. As most of our weapons go to his Grace Lord Rhetoric, Tantu glances to the nearby guard, and that's as it should be, but doesn't leave much for outsiders. We don't have the iron.
I will see them back safe and sound.
I appreciate your trying anyhow. You bring back supplies at least, and I'll have much more to offer you. A discount to start. If you find my workers, give them a good smack upside the head for me.
Oh, I'll kill them, yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. You see a man crouching surreptitious and alone. A series of untamed scrubs all around hide him from the vision ahead. His eyes are locked on a Delegaman. Beautiful and terrible. Eyes half-lidded as she hums. A bird with a fantastic blue and orange plumage sits on her shoulder, trilling gently as the man is entranced. Trembling, tentative, he stands, and the tranquility is broken by the bird's startled squawk. The Delegaman half smiles, beckoning with twig-like fingers. She does not speak as he approaches. His mouth is dripping with the sounds of awe and admiration. She waits, coy and tempting, and with agonizing slowness he is before her. Then something changes. She sees something hanging limply from his side, and begins to hiss. Fingers suddenly claws, and eyes black with hate. He has no time to reach for his axe, or grimoire as she strikes, and as soon as she strikes, she is gone. The only evidence of her existence, the shuddering wreck on the ground. He grabs his grimoire, nevertheless, and begins to chant, but the words of magical language only, of his own imagining, scribbled into a maniacal shorthand, ring hollow, and the silence continues unabated. He turns and shrugs at someone or something, but if there's something there, you do not see it. You see a group of adventurers surrounded by a crowd of attacking Zeurops. This man is with them. He seems unconcerned by the battle, even detached from it as he stands in the middle of his comrades, chanting, his expression bordering on elation. His voice is powerful and deep, booming out across to the combatants as a rich counterpoint to the chaos of their fighting. With every phrase, the battlefield changes. His allies glow with pulsing blue light, freezing the Zeurops into the ground. A blazing pyre erupts from the ground, cutting and burning the creature and sending them scattering. One of the falling Zeurops suddenly explodes as 3 giant grubs crawl from its corpse, attacking the remaining enemies. The man continues to chant, thoroughly enthralled in the joy of the moment. Finally, the creatures have been reduced to 1. His allies stand back as the man approaches, still chanting. He removes a hammer and swings it at the Zeurops. His phrase ends as the hammer connects with its head, punctuating the spell and bringing his song to an end. Ah, damn. Okay, so we'll come back when we can get our discount here. Good God. Whoever the writing of this must have been a freaking novel. It's crazy. Really good, though. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah. Alright, so, we're headed out east. Road east. Yeah. Alright, unless we see anything hinky on the way. Who are you? No, you. Oh, I have to actually take the south one. This will take me to Esternwood. Oh, take the road south then. Who's gonna get there first? Oh, look at that. That dog is having a wonderful time. So glad I picked him up. Look at him. Look at her go. I'm gonna say it's a her, because my dog's a girl. Look at that bitch go. To go to Magran's Fork. Hopefully we'll find the everything that we need. It's getting on to be 11 o'clock. Might stop streaming here soon, so I'll go ahead and save, and then probably switch over to something else for the last little bit of the stream. I know better than stopping to them.
I shall be discreet.
Okay, you know, maybe cast first, yell later.
Hi?
Get it, boys. Say hello, boys.
Hey there.
Yeah, much easier.
They'll never know I'm here.
Really enjoying the game. Really, really.
I shall be discreet.
Hello, Folmar. Oh, hello there. Begging your pardon, but you gave me a good fright. I thought I'd heard something rustling from the bushes. Suppose it was just you. Silly of me. I don't suppose you happen to need supplies. I thought I'd make my way over to Magma Bridge, but I'm starting to think I'd be better off heading back to town and getting a few more folks together. Better safe than sorry, right? Say, did you hear something?
I'll take a peek.
He is a yeller. Well, actually. This once per round thing is really good. So we get our defensive fighter up front. Trips the thing.
Hey there.
Oof. Nice walk. Okay. By every star in the sky, thank ye. I've never seen these beasts so bold before. Strange times we're in. Here, take these. I'm headed back to the Gilded Vale for certain, and you could use them. You've gained items. 3 potions of minor endurance added to inventory. Before you go. Oh, thanks again.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see what I can find.
I love the dog. I can't even say it enough. Alright, let's see what else is... Okay, there's another wolf, 2 wolves, 3 wolves. That's too many wolves. To just be screwing with willy-nilly. Dilly-dally. No, actually, we should probably blow them all up, but... What's that? Ooh, who's this? Durance.
Saw you in the flames.
Squatting at the base of the statue is an incredibly ugly man with bulging red cheeks raked by pox scars and a scraggly beard. He is sweating, and as if he has a fever, but his breathing is measured and steady, like a slow push of a blacksmith's bellows. By comparison, it feels strange and unwelcome. The next comparison, probably sparked by his grin, is that of a bear trap, and then out of nowhere, there's a hint of alchemical fire that fades almost as soon as you could identify the smell.
Come to pray at the statue?
Now the question mark is barely there as the man makes the statement, and the statue takes on a reddish cast as if one is holding a torch to it and then slowly blossoms into waving flames. The man doesn't turn as the statue blooms into fire.
The others are welcome, but it's best if just you and I trade words, and your shadows stay quiet. Hands off their weapons, both arcane and steel. It's only you I want to trade words with anyway. I swear before the whore that is Margaret, no harm will come to you in her shadow. If that's enough of a promise for you.
Crap.
If not...
His staff rests heavy in his hand. I'm going to focus on that staff. The staff looks thick and stout of blackened ash, once burned by a terrible fire. Beneath the ash, the lines of wood bear shapes and patterns. There's certainly the staff is something far more dangerous, but not now. The sudden weaving of flames from the statue of Magran casts more light on his features. The man's robes are dirty, stained with grease and other marks of the road. The hems of his robes, including sleeves, are burned at the edges, as if he walked great distance across fire, then reached into the flames with his hands pulling something out. The weaving firelight of the statue gives off no heat. It's not so much so. You wonder if it's a trick of the mind. The ugly man before you doesn't seem to notice it or feel it, although the sheen under his brow is still present as if he's burning up from within. I didn't catch your name, or why you would want to speak with me.
I didn't give it. You probably find names as useless as I do. The names that litter this world like debris are hard enough to wrap around the tongue. And what do they matter? It's what's beneath the skin and the letters I care about. What burns within. It's more important to me you're a watcher than whatever culture or accent decorates your letters like awkward crowns. Take pride in your actions, not where you hail from. Or how your name rolls off whatever liar's tongue coats it now.
Ooh.
If you need a title to hang on me to match your own, Watcher, then call me Durance. And as you observe souls, I test them.
How did you know I was a watcher? Durance shakes his head, his hand curls tightly on his staff.
I can see questions bubbling up. Let them burn away one.
I am a missionary. I walk this diseased nation with its heathen, its people so careless with the spirits of others and their own, watchers among them. Yes, I know you for what you are, and your name doesn't interest me. Names are for honest folk, and you are a crack that shines light from another place. We're meant to travel together, you and I. Saw you in the flames. Not your face, but that soul of yours. All tightened up, like a huntsman's knot.
You saw my soul.
There's things we can teach each other, if you're in need of answers to your mantle of questions. I don't force my words on anyone other than you. I don't care who walks with you or what their mewling problems and politics are. There's enough howling in the world without me stoking that fire. I won't take from your provisions, don't need much on the road. I can carry my weight, which is considerable. Many will stand against you. They probably already have, from what I can see. Left their marks, it seems. Like a trail, worming its way behind you.
Company would be welcome on the road.
Then let us walk together, Watcher.
Woo! All right.
Yeah?
What do you do? Priest! Haha!
Yeah?
Getting a full party almost. Let's see what the priest needs. He's got his staff, which I can take away from him. Or a rod, okay. And he's got only clothes. Let me see if there's... Let's put him in a silly hat. Put him in a hood so people aren't afraid of him. Oh, yeah, no, definitely hood. Give him a cloak. Probably gonna rob me of all this if I'm not careful. So he's in a light armor. He probably needs more light armor. DR0, DR4, 3. Unique, though. Recovery fees 15% of Constitution to burn proof. Burn proof seems something that's really much better than anything I can offer him. His weapons are too unique for me to really screw around with, but we'll get him a cloak and keep his masked head hidden, since we got our fancy elf. Okay, so we're headed to Caed Nua, so we need to take probably
Sure.
And what does the flame reveal?
I don't know, dude. Stop being creepy. Alright, what the heck? I'll bite. Why is there a house here? Oh, I didn't mean to go in. Alright, alright. We'll see what happens. He's so sneaky. Look at him. Rope and grappling hook. Yes. Oh, wow. Okay. Huh, I wonder whose house that was. I like that you keep stealth between zones, by the way. That is très good to know. Wait, there's somebody over here. What the? Will of the Wisp? Oh no. Crap. Consecrate ground. Define mark. Whoa. What level is this guy? Let's save the fear. You. All right, go.
Hey there.
Well, that was odd.
Sure.
And what does the flame reveal?
Shadow of a dude running. Is that just their way of telling me that there's something? Just a will of the wisp, all willy of the wispy nilly. Alright, let's get moving on this road. On to Black Meadow, then Caed Nua. Actually, no, we're going to go ahead and save the game. It's 11 o'clock. I'll go ahead and shut down the stream. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I had a lot of fun playing this game and voicing it and everything. It was different from other streams I've done, but I really enjoyed this kind of style. Look forward to seeing and doing it all again sometime soon. Other than that, have a wonderful night.